Hello everyone, welcome back. And today I have so much that's just rather special. I'm blown away by it, I'm excited about it, and I can't give you all of the details for all of it for a different reason, and you'll find out eventually. But, right, so I'm going to start off with something that I've already shown. Now, this was my ACE stamp. This is the 14.5 millimeter stamp. Just going to bring it in close. And I've decided to listen. Now, my wife would be shocked by that, but I decided to listen and take some advice because I am not, nor have I ever actually done any stamping whatsoever. So I enrolled the help, so to speak, or just kindly asked a forum member named as Backyard Bullion, and he was incredibly helpful. But during that time, as I was getting a bit frustrated with this one, I decided that I was going to get my, again, this is a custom stamp, so it was made for me to my specifications. So I decided to drop it down to a 7 millimeter stamp. Now, I'm just hoping it's going to focus. Capture the light. Believe it or not, it is actually the same stamp. Let's just try to get this really focused here. Come on. There we go. So this stamp here is exactly the same, but for smaller pieces. And what's really cool about this is that I can put this onto virtually anything I want to do. I mean, it's very small, as you can see. It's about half the width of my thumb, so I mean it is tiny, and this is as small down as they can go because I couldn't machine it any smaller to give me this the precise detail. So okay, so I got two sizes, you can kind of see them here, and yeah, I'm very pleased about that. But okay, here's what I'm excited about, and I'm that excited I'm actually going to just move my little pieces away, get no distractions from them whatsoever. And so I've been in the shop today, so I've just thrown a bunch of stuff out. I'm going to talk to you about a company or a group and organization called BCS, Bravo Charlie Sierra, if you can do phonetics. And that's the Britannia Commemorative Society. Now, who are they? Well, they were founded in 1966, and they produced, from my research, 5,000 sets. And a set of what, you're probably asking? Well, the first set, which is the one I'm holding in my hand, was released in 1967. And this one here is William the First, and it has a very, you can see all the toning on it now, and the patina. But if we look here, get all of that. Now this is known as the BCS1. This is the very first medallion, and it's not even stamped up, but it is 999 silver. It's a proof medallion. And it weighs 1.32 ounces, Troy, or 41.17 grams. And it's quite big. It's a 45, well, it rounded up just slightly to 45 millimeters in a diameter. And this was number one. And it was on the edge here somewhere. I'm not sure if this will pick it up, but you can see it there. I just don't know if it'll show it. See if it will. I'm sorry about this. But it is stamped up as 438. That's the unique serial number for this coin. Or medallion, sorry. Can't say coin. There's no value on it. And below is who's the maker of it, etc., etc. And these were issued through, I believe, the Franklin Mint, because the BCS worked in conjunction with the Franklin Mint. And as I said, from what I've seen, only 5,000 were ever minted. And this is back in 1967 when they came onto the market. Now, speaking of the market, let's show you the second one while I talk about it. This is known as BCS 2, and it's the Magna Carta. Believe it or not, these only cost £3.50, or approximately $5 US. So, I mean, I thought it was really cool. But again, all of these are actually stamped with the exact same 438 serial number. So this is a set. This is BCS number 3, and it's a Nelson proof. So I just find it really fascinating. I was given these to melt down, and I can see my camera. And I haven't cleaned this, by the way. So for the non-patina parts, it just truly shines. Let's see if I get my ace in there. There you go, ace of spades in the back. Trafalgar. And these were developed or made to kind of highlight the great importance of or people in history, and or the development of the UK. So I mean, all of these were rather historic. This is the BCS number 4. And this one here, as you can see, is the Centennial Canadian Confederation. And that's just stunning. Now I've seen these sell with a box for several £100, really. Sadly, I don't have the box that it came in. This is, by the way, BCS number 5. So there's only one more left, guys. And as I said, there's no way I could melt these down. There's a couple of reasons. I mean, one, if I want to be incredibly sinister, I could say, ooh, well, because there's no hallmark on it, I can't guarantee it. Well, this kind of predates the 999 hallmark, from my understanding from the Franklin Mint. And some of these that were later released, because there's a total of 60 coins in the full set. The first 6 were kind of a very limited number, and they issued them 1 per month. I love that. We shall never surrender. And bearing in mind, this is a time here, the 1965. So Winston Churchill. And here's the last one, by the way. And as I said, I mean, I find these just incredibly fascinating. I mean, I'm not one to normally kind of grab a hold of something and just decide, well, oh, okay, I'll keep it or whatever. But when I saw these, I knew nothing at all about them. And I'm still finding out a lot more information. And, I need to find myself some 45 millimeter capsules and presentation box to put these in. But this one here is William Shakespeare. And I am aware I'm gone a bit long on this. So if you've stuck with me, thank you. And then there's just, lovely inscription here of his famous quote, all the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits. And I can't read the rest on whilst I'm on camera doing this, but it's his famous quote. Now, I was given all of these for a reason. That's the reason, that's the information I can't divulge. But, wow, what a thing to be given. This is, if you like, kind of a payment towards, well, it is a payment towards something else, but just, wow, how could you decide to, to melt these down? I can't. I know that much. So I'm going to take some photos, and I hope you can actually see them up close and enjoy them. If you do want to look and do a search on them, it's very difficult, but they are out there. If you look for the Britannia Commemorative Society, all of these are proof coins. So you got 1966, 1967. I can't fully remember what year Nelson was. What year was he? Oh, I'm so bad. Right, that's 1905 one. But yeah, so there's just a plethora of, information, and where you tend to find these are actually in auction houses. So I have number 438, 1 to 6 now, and they're never going to get smelted down. They're going to be preserved for history and history's sake alone. So if you like this, and if you've just been educated as much as I have, because I've just thrown out the wealth of information I've gathered, please give it a like, a thumbs up. If you have any more information that you can tell me about it, please share it. I want to hear it. And any questions, feel free to ask. It's something that, hopefully I could answer, but I think I've given you almost every bit of information that I have right now. And I'm just pumped up about this. I'm pumped up about, my 7mm stamp. I got my big one here. I mean, I just have it all rolling out right now, and I just feel incredibly humbled, and it's just totally awesome. So anyway, thank you guys if you've watched. And there are going to be the photos at the end. Have a great day, guys and gals. Bye for now.